All right. Well, welcome to the live stream. We're going to be taking a look at some Indian scents. I have my Flying Eagle and Indian Scent album right over here. And I also picked up another album at the last coin show I went to. A dealer purchased this for $10 and sold it to me. And I think it has a bunch that I might need for my album. My album here, I have one Flying Eagle, and this is a Type 2 Indian scent out of 1860. I don't believe it's the pointed bust. I can see that it's a rounded bust on the coin, and I wish that you could see it. Maybe we can get into the camera a little bit here. Okay, yeah, that might work. So I don't know if you can see the condition of it. It might be hard to read, but you can see a little bit of the LI, and it's got a rounded bust line. So this one is worth in this condition. Let's see here. So I would say this is in good condition. So it's a low grade coin. $18 to $20. Not bad. Okay, so we're gonna put it in my album here. It's a pretty good pickup considering that I paid $11 for the album. So we got the 1860. Oh, and I see that John joined. Hey, John, how you doing? Thanks for joining tonight. We're getting pretty close to 2,000 subscribers, which means we'll be able to do that drawing soon. Just give a little hi to John over there. All right, so we got this 1860, and let's see what else we have in here. Oh yeah, John, I love the Flying Eagles as well. They are great. Only got one 1858 Flying Eagle, but I did pick up this album and seeing if I need any of them, and so we had 1860, and then there's some in pretty nice condition here. So we got an 1882, which I have, an 1883. What else do we have here? We got a polished 1887. Okay, so we need a few over here. So we'll pop out the 1887. Hopefully you guys can see that one. This one is polished, unfortunately, but you can make out a number of the details on Liberty. So we'll add that to the album. And we got an 1889. And this one, yeah, that's maybe in about good condition. That's pretty rough, that one, but I need it for the album anyway. But we'll take a look at the price guide here, and we'll see how much they go for. So we got the 1887. We'll take a look at that together. So I'm on the PCGS website. And that 1887 Just got to find it down here. Let's see. Definitely brown. Maybe $3 to $4 retail, which isn't bad. I mean, I only spent $11 on the entire album. And then that 1889. Let's get to the next page here. That 1889, probably worth about $3 retail. Let's see if we can fill up any other spaces. Yeah, so pretty much everything else in the album I already have. But we did get a number of Indian head cents, and I will sell them individually. I'm going to pop them out of this album, put them in flips, put them in a bin to let other people kind of look through them. But if we're going to look at value here, let's take a look at that, like 1893. Yeah, $5 retail, probably put in a $3 bin. 1895, yeah, that would probably go in a $2 bin. 1896, same thing, $2 bin. 1897, probably put that in a $3 bin. 1898, why is that up to 12? That's surprising. 1898. Well, this one's actually kind of a nice shape. A lot of these I can read Liberty on them, but a whole bunch of these clearly have been polished. I don't know if you can see this one has been polished. Let's see if we can bring it to the camera. This one's been polished, unfortunately. But let's see. I added, for $11, I added 2 Indian cents to my own collection. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18 more that I'll probably sell for about $2 each. So maybe I could turn $11 into $28. This one, this Whitman here, I don't know, it's in rough shape. It's falling apart over here. Not a big fan of these particular albums, even though you can see both sides of the coin. I always end up tearing them. If you look at the sides, they get all disjointed because of the sliding of the plastic in and out constantly ends up damaging it. But, you know, slowly working my way through. I mean, the earlier ones are much harder to come by. They're lower mintage. I think with the most being we got about 1863s, we got about 50 million. You have about 35 million, 40 million here for the 1864, but most of these much lower mintage. And then you kind of have, obviously the ones that are in 30 million plus I have because they were much easier to obtain. And then we have the key date at these 3 down here. And of course the 1877 with 857,000 is, let's see, this one right here. That's the key date for sure. Whoop. And of course I dropped the camera. Let's get this back up again. Sorry about that. There will be technical difficulties every single time I stream. You know, even at the last coin show, had a lot of problems with internet connectivity. So hopefully you guys can see this, and this is a bit easier. It looks upside down. Let me see if I can flip the camera around. Well, hopefully that's not upside down now. Okay. Get a couple of sliders, huh, John? I did pick up another album. Let's see. This one might be even more interesting. So we got a Lincoln Center album over here. 1909 to 1940. I paid $7 for it. Some of them are in really nice shape. This 1928 is maybe AU red brown. And this, we got some really nice early ones here. 1940, that looks red. I'd say it's probably MS61. It's 39 is red brown. I'm being conservative here. That's probably MS62, but red brown. So there's some really nice ones. And if you guys have seen this album, I'm giving away once I hit 2,000 subscribers, to a random subscriber who has commented. And you have to be an active subscriber and have commented on the giveaway video. I'm going to give an empty one of these albums plus 5 rolls of mixed date wheat pennies. But I bought this album to see if I can fill up any in this one. This is sort of a secondary album that I have that I've been working on. Mainly coin roll hunting. Although, I picked this up. Obviously, I'm going to try to put those in here that I need for my own collection. I probably will sell this as a complete set at some point. But we'll put that one in here. This album, I think, is a lot nicer. It's also bigger, and it's able to store the entire wheat cent family from 1909 to 1958, which is why I like this Warman one, and I don't think they make them anymore. All right, so we got the 38. So this particular album made some good progress. So we got 2 panels completely filled. My own collection, I just need one more wheat penny. I just need the 1909 SVDB. This is a second album that I started just purely coin roll hunting and finds from the channel. And so let's see if we can fill any more spaces here. See, we need the 33D, which is missing, 6 million. 31S, which is a key date. It's actually under 1 million. So that's not in here. 31D is not in here. See if we can find the 28S. Yes, 28S is in here. 17 million. Again, sorry I don't have my my digital microscope connected. It's not connected to my computer right now. And yeah, very close, John. Really close. Hopefully before the new year. Okay, and then let's see what else. 28D. So I'll pop that out. Again, most of these cents I'll probably put in other albums with the goal of reselling those that are in really nice shape. Haven't decided what I'll do. There's like only 3 or 4 of them that are really nice that might deserve getting graded depending upon the PCGS value, which we could check on. We got the 25D. It's great having all these early Lincolns. We'll put that in the album. Got a 24S. So we'll put that in the album. Let's see. No 22D, no 21S, no 24D in here. Again, very low mintage, so I'm not surprised. But we need a 1920D, which we have right here. So we'll pop this out. This album is in pretty bad shape anyway, so I don't mind pulling these out and putting them into a new home. So hopefully you can see this. We got a 20D right here. For this one, let's make sure. Yeah. So this album is actually pretty close to getting filled up, which is nice. All right, 1917S. Pop that in. 1915S we're missing, but we got 1916S. Pretty worn. But you know what? It's a space filler, so we'll take it. Let me see what else here we can fill in. So we got a 1909 VDB. Looks potentially have been cleaned. I have one already. We got a regular 1909. Got the 10. We got the 11. So basically, we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, just missing 15 more to complete this album. Ooh, Coin Cruise auction on Sunday. I'll swing by. I don't like trolling people's live streams, though. So, but this is a nice album, right? And so we got a number more of these. But let's take a look at some values here. I got a 63. This 39 and 1940 are nice. So we'll take a look at those, but I'm assuming that there's also not real meat in the bone. Let's see here. 1939. You have to be blue, circle flying. I'm not sure what that means, John. 1939. Okay, so this one is probably red-brown at best. Yeah, only $6 in 63. Wouldn't grade higher. Yeah, same thing with this 1940. This 1940 would be definitely red, but again, I'm thinking 63, 64. I'd be lucky to get a 65 on that, and still at 65, it's worth less than the grading fee. I mean, nice sense, absolutely. I will definitely sell these at a coin show, the rest of these. See if I can make back I'm sure I'll make back the $7 that I paid for this album. There's some nice early ones in here in some nice condition. People are always looking for cents for the albums. So, in fact, I probably will upgrade the few in here then instead. Because frankly, no one's going to pay the premium for a 1928. But if they see it in an album, you know, they may pay a little more for the album, would be my assumption. Hey, Ogre Coins, how you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. We're just looking at some pennies and looking at some albums that I picked up at my last coin show, looking to see if I can fill some spaces before I go to resell the album. Doing a little bit of upgrading as well. This is the album. I picked it up for $7. Already popped out a few of the D and S mints to kind of fill in some gaps in this album. I like this album a lot better, which is also why I'm giving away an empty one of these. I just think having the wheat pennies all in one album is just really nice. So I have 1935 D all the way to 58, completely filled. And then we're just working on the others that I need over here. There's some really nice ones that I'm just taking out because I think I'll pop them into the nicer album since they're in nicer condition. Again, I mean, not worth sending out to get graded. We just looked at the PCGS values, and frankly, they're not commanding a premium at all. So we can pop them out without damaging the album. Put in some of the nicer ones. And maybe as that album gets a little more filled up, I will sell it at a show. Let me just take this at 34 out here. So I hope everyone had a good holiday. And I know that New Year's coming up pretty soon. You know, it's been fun getting to coin shows, particularly as a dealer. Why isn't this going in? There we go. Pop out the 39 and the 1940 as well. Put them in my album instead. You have to be a mod to link. Oh. Well, is the name of the channel... I'm going to have to figure out how to make mods. But is the name of the channel Coin Crew? Is that how we find it? Let's see what we got here. All right, so the 39 and the 40. You know, the 40 has some pitting on it. So unfortunately, yeah, these definitely not worth sending out to get graded. But yeah, let's swap them around here. Start with the 39. See if I can pop the current one out without knocking off the camera like I did earlier. Definitely having some technical difficulties tonight between my microscope not getting connected to my computer properly. Let's see, I'll put this back in the album for now. Like I said, these I'll put in flips later. Put it in a bargain bin for other collectors for the coin show that I'll go to in January as a dealer. They are out of Muskegon. Is that Michigan? Oh, that's cool. I'm on the East Coast. I don't get to the out often aside for the East Coast. I'm actually quite lucky that there are a number of coin shows within like a 20-minute radius, a couple directions that I've been able to get dealer tables at, which has been a lot of fun. And hopefully you guys have seen some of the live streams there from the coin shows. Obviously, there's a lot of sitting and waiting, which is why I created an edited down version for members so that you can just see the highlights. But yeah, I mean, hopefully I'll be giving away an empty version of this album with 5 rolls pretty soon. And those rolls I did mixed dates from the teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, so that someone can do hopefully fill up quite a number of spots. It should be fun going through those rolls. Almost as fun as going through one of these albums. Just checking out pennies that got picked up. Their store is Coin Zone. Oh, cool. When do I plan on selling the album? You mean this Whitman album that I picked up? This Whitman album I bought from another dealer at the last coin show for $7. I will probably... I'm trying to decide if I try to sell it like this for like $4 or pull them out and put the cents in a bargain bin and let others kind of go through it and find them for maybe their collection. What would you guys rather do? Would you rather go to a coin show and find these early cents from like teens, 20s, 30s in a bargain bin that you're searching through, or would you rather buy this album as a starting point? I'm very curious about that. Let me post that question as well. Would you rather buy an incomplete album with early Lincolns, or would you want to go through a bin of loose coins and flips for about $1 to $2 each? That's the key question. Yeah, ogre coins. You know, wheat pennies are a lot of fun to search. I got a box that I got to search through to, you know, to post another video that's going to come probably in a few months. And the giveaway, I have a link for the giveaway in the description of the video of the live stream. So if you go to live stream description, you can see the link to this giveaway. All you have to do is be an active subscriber at the time, comment on this particular video to enter, and then when I hit 2,000 viewers, or sorry, 2,000 subscribers rather, I will pick a random subscriber commenter to win, and hopefully if they claim the prize within a week, they'll be getting this Warman album, not this specific one, an empty one, and 5 rolls to search through as well. So yeah, maybe, I don't know, this album is kind of meh. So maybe what I'll do is, you know, I got a whole number of Warman albums semi-filled, not as complete as this one. But maybe I'll bring one to each show and maybe sell it like that. This one I'm keeping though. Ooh, found a 39S the other day. Really cool. That's awesome. You know, I don't know if you guys saw the PCGS video, but I sent out a 31S and it came back. I was a little disappointed it came back brown. I think it was red-brown, to be honest. There's definitely at least 40% of the obverse is red, maybe about 50% of the reverse is red. I think it should have been red-brown, but it did get a MS64 rating, so it's nice having a key date Lincoln that's great in that condition. That, trying to sell, see if it gets a good new home. That would be nice. I like when I find coins or buy coins, and then if they're not for my personal collection, because the PCGS coins that I'm collecting, I'm just looking for one of each type, and I'm looking for the highest condition of each type that I can afford. So once I have that, anything that I have that's a duplicate effectively, not necessarily the same year, but the same type, I try to sell, and pass along to other collectors. I'm also planning on doing sort of an interactive video where and I'll post something on this probably in the next week, where I would love for collectors to record maybe a 15-second video showing off a coin from their collection, and would want that recorded in landscape, sort of like how you're viewing this, not the long way where you're holding the phone upright, but sideways, obviously. You know, simple recording with your phone, and then send me the video. My email is on my channel if you go to the About section, and I would love to make a compilation video featuring all sorts of viewers' coins. I think that would be really cool. So if anyone is interested in that, you know, shoot a video of 1 or 2 of the coins that you really like to show off, and email it to me. And here, I'll type in my email address. And then what I'll do is I will make a compilation video of that accordingly. I was hoping to get on this live stream much earlier, but just ran into all sorts of streaming issues with my software, which unfortunately means that it's a bit late tonight. But I'm going to do a lot more live streams in the new year, featuring maybe opening up coin rolls, showcasing things in my collection, um, and I'll see if I can get better at streaming. Again, a bit frustrated that my microscope is not connecting correctly to my computer, so we can't do any zoom in on any of the coins tonight. Um, and cherry picking is a lot of fun, John. I totally agree. Actually, had a collector at the last show. Um, it was a father-daughter combo. Um, Daughter came in. I would say maybe she was a few years younger than me, and she was going through my bins and found a 1960 D overdate, which I missed. And I had to like really get underneath the microscope and spend some time looking at it because it was a subtle overdate. But she might have been one of the best cherry pickers I've ever met. The way that she would identify it so quickly, and then she told me that she had come across so many from a roll one time that she became a bit of an expert in the 1960 D overdate variety from the Wexler. Not big on the Wexler stuff. I have to study more, obviously. But anyway, I think we're going to call it an evening. This was a quick live stream. I like sharing some of the coins here. Just wanted to show the albums that I got and kind of do some swapping. And we'll close out the stream tonight. And I just want to thank you guys for watching. And as always,